All right, I'm on hole number 11 of the 2019 Christmas tournament. I'm in the opening round of the rookie division, and I'm starting to really kind of put my notes together and really figuring out how I'm going to come at all these holes. So, what I'm doing on this hole is I'm coming out here with a power 5 ball, and I'm trying to do max overpower and blast it as far as I can out into this area. The closer I can get, the better I'm going to be on that next shot. I'm going to do a 40% wind adjustment. And I need to find out where I'm at in my club. That's something I didn't do the last time I was here. I need to find out where I'm at in my club. And here's the thing. When you're out here, this area right here versus this area this area is here. Then it drops down and then it goes up the hill. So this area here, which is right here, is still uphill from the cup. So you have to do a wind adjustment. Here is here, it's further uphill from the cup. This area here is further uphill from the cup. So when you're looking at these wind adjustments, and you're getting wind adjustments for me and Tommy and Fenzel and Hammer and Hank, and you're getting wind adjustments, you have to look at where they're putting their ball, because that wind adjustment is going to be for that spot. I'm working this one. So I'm still trying to dial in my wind adjustment. Right now I'm doing a 40% wind adjustment, and I'm trying to dial that in to see I've hit an Albie, and I've been super close. But the first time through, I did not hit a perfect shot, so I'm not sure, I'm not sure if that was right. So I'm still working my number for where I'm trying to land. You have to work your number for where you're trying to land. If you're consistently in this area, you can get to this area right here with a 3 power ball. If you're consistently in this area with a 3 power ball, your number may be different. It may be 30% because you're further downhill. Or excuse me, you're in a hole, so you're not quite as uphill to the cup. So you have to work those numbers based on where your shot's at. That's why if you're looking at my stuff and you're like, man, this guy's just never, he doesn't come out here, and that's because I practice all the way till the weekend round. I'm continually trying to dial these shots in. I'm not married to anything. I'm not married to any of these shots. I'm not married to any of my clubs. I'm going to continue to work this until I can find the best way to consistently give me an opportunity to pick up that next shot. And for me, that's the whole deal, is I'm trying to give myself the best opportunity every single time to pick up the shot. I don't like coming in. I really don't like coming into the rounds and go, hey, this is the way we're going to play this hole, and start off in the qualifying round and say, this is how we're going to play this hole, and keep doing that. Some holes, that works fine. But some of these holes, I'm continually exploring, like what gives me a better shot. And it's not just like what gives me a better shot, it's what gives the clubs that I have in that account the best shot. Because there's things that I'm doing in my low level account because of consistency. And that's because there's things I can't do in my low level account that I can do in this account. So you have to play the clubs that you have to try and be as consistent with what you've got. Now, if you're going to hit up there, don't do any overpower. Take the wind out, or bring out a bigger ball. Let's see how many games this person's played. They got 1,700 games, 1,000 wins. Bring out a Titan. I'm a big fan of bringing out bigger balls on these par 5s. And you can see where they're out here. It goes uphill as it goes along here. So if you're hitting back in this area right here, you're not as far uphill from the cup as where I'm going to be if I can get this shot to go in the hole, or get this shot down the field where I'd like it to be, I should say. I'm going to be right in the middle of that fairway. I'm going to take the wind out. It's about a 2-ring pull, just a titch over 2 rings. I'm going to put the forward moving wind back in. I'm going to do a max overpower shot. Hitting it perfect. I'm trying to get it to go down there as far as I can possibly get that ball to roll. And you can see the farther you get, the more uphill you are from the cup. So that's why, when I say I'm doing a 40% adjustment, because where I'm landing out here, I'm further uphill than if I was back here. 40% wind adjustment. First thing I got to do is find out where the heck I'm at in my club. I think I came here last time and I did not see where I was at in my club. I'm hoping I'm in my short iron range, which is 111922, depending on where I'm at. 11 at mid or maximum, 19 at mid, 22 at min. Club am I in? I'm in my Hornet, and I'm right at the red line, so that's 1.1 per ring. Get out here where I can see what my adjustment's doing. I'm going to go right at that cup. I'm going to be right at it. It's 1.1 per ring, and I'm going to add on 40%, so that's 1.2, that's 5.3. 5.5 is a full adjustment. And I'm going to do the 5.5 because I think I did that wrong. Isn't it perfect? Just a bit outside. Let's see which way the wind's blowing there. It's a 4-1 wind. Hold on, let me write that down because I'm going to see how bad I screwed that up. I wanted to do a 40% wind adjustment, and so 40% on 4-1, that would have been 1.6. That would put me at 5.7. 5.5 was 5 rings. So the way the wind was blowing, I underpulled it just a little bit. So I calculated it wrong, and then I realized it, and I did a pretty close adjustment to 40%. I'll go back and watch that video. Go back and rewind that video. So and as soon as we get done with this, it was a 4-1 wind, and 40% would be 1.6. So 1.6 and 4.1 is 5.7, and it was a 5.5 for a full ring set. So I underpulled it just a little bit and ended up on the outside. So from where I'm hitting up there, I may need to add on more than 40% because it is way downhill. I mean, that was as close as I could get to my rings. This is why it's important to record your own gameplay, because I'll go back and watch these videos that I post for you guys, and I will tell you that sometimes I know, like, you're listening to it, dude, you just made a mistake, or dude, and I will go back and catch that and go, damn, I made a mistake. And that's the beauty of it is that you try and learn from your mistakes, and so the next time you get there, you're on track a little. All right, that was hole number 11 of the 2019 Christmas tournament in the opening round of the rookie division. Thanks for watching.